You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
The Director of Communications and also the Pet Pals TV Investigative Reporter and the Certified Veterinary Journalist. I'm exhausted. It's Tom Doc, and he's joining us today. We're talking about itchy. It's Itchy Pet Awareness Month in August, and you need to know if your pet's scratching, we're going to find out why. And you're going to go to your vet, right? So stay tuned for more on the Positively Patty Podcast. On the Positively Patty Podcast today, our friend and a wonderful, am I saying enough wonderfuls?
One more.
Wonderful Tom Doc is here. Of course, he is the NOAA's practice manager.
Well, Director of Communications, I've been a practice manager,
Okay.
but what we're doing right now, the whole let's educate people about pets is what I love to do.
I know you do, and I love that as well. Also, of course, he is our investigative reporter for Pet Pals TV, and he's a certified veterinary journalist. As I always say, he has lots of slashes after his name. Tom Doc is here today. We're talking about itchy pets, and it is Itchy
Pet Awareness Month.
Okay, so it's not just something, though, that happens in the summer. This can happen at any time. Go ahead.
It really can happen at any time, but what we find is there's a lot of seasonal allergies, there's a lot of environmental allergies, but I think we should back up a little bit. Let's back up and talk about how often this happens. 1 out of every 5 pets that are seen at the veterinary hospital is because of skin problems.
Wow.
Okay. There are about 30 million pets that suffer from, medical term coming up here, get your pencils ready, pruritus. Pruritus means itchy.
Oh.
Why can't we just say itchy? I don't know, but pruritus sounds really serious, doesn't it?
That's very scientific. Pruritus. Okay.
Pruritus.
Pruritus. All right. So pruritus is something that's going on not just on Itchy Pet Month, but all the time. You mentioned some of the causes. What should we do?
Okay, so let's talk about the first cause. Let's make sure your pets do not have any fleas. Okay, right. Keep them on flea prevention all year round. That's the best thing for them. Doesn't matter where you are. Here in Indiana, even during the cold winter months, you can still find fleas because our homes are perfect for fleas, right?
Yeah.
All right. The second thing is people worry about food allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. You can't tell the difference between a food allergy and a food intolerance from an environmental allergy because dogs and cats all pretty much exhibit the same symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
They get itchy. Sometimes you'll have vomiting. Sometimes you'll have diarrhea. Sometimes you have ears that flare. You deal with that with Stewie on occasion,
Stewie's
right?
had hot ears too.
Right.
Yeah.
So in order to do a food allergy trial, you have to eliminate the food for 8 to 12 weeks and feed them 1 protein source, 1 carbohydrate source.
Oh, my.
And that's a long time to do that, and a lot of people don't like to do it. But what we're focused on now for Itchy Pet Awareness Month is the environmental allergies, or what we call ATOPY.
Okay.
So these are the dogs allergic to pollen and grasses and dust mites and things just like we're allergic to.
I even heard, this has been a while, but there was the dog that I heard about that was allergic to grass. Now you've got a dog that's allergic to grass. Oh my heavens, I can't even imagine how you deal with that.
Well, hopefully it's a little dog and you litter box train it or get AstroTurf, and put that down on your patio or something and train him to go there. So thankfully our dogs are pretty smart. They can adapt like we can.
And something else I've been seeing a lot, I told you this is what actually was the impetus to ask you to do this segment. Dogs are biting their paws until they bleed. So that's one of the signs that something's wrong.
Right. So they'll scratch because they're itchy. They'll lick because they're itchy. They'll bite because they're itchy, right? And that actually breaks the human-animal bond, because if you're sleeping in the middle of the night, and I hope the sound effect comes through, and you hear the, the thumping as they're scratching, or as they're chewing and licking all the time, right? That's going to wake you up. That's going to break the human-animal bond. You're going to put them out of the bedroom, maybe even outside, and that's not a good thing for the relationship that you have with your pet.
Right. So, main underline here: go to your vet.
I mean, I can't stress that enough, right? You could certainly see fleas and find them, but get a good veterinary approved product. There's a lot of really bad not so good products out there that you can buy over the counter that aren't really as safe as they should be. Get a veterinary approved product to get the fleas taken care of. If it's not fleas, then let's talk about controlling the itch. And you want to go to your veterinarian, right? Because you don't want to just go over the counter and buy Benadryl.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who do that too.
Yeah,
but the size of your dog makes a big difference how much you give them, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What are you holding, since people can't see that?
They can't see this, so they're pills, as you can hopefully hear right there. This is a product called Apoquel. It's been out about 10 years now. What it does is it binds to one of the enzymes in the cell that creates the itch-scratch cycle. So the dog starts itching, they get inflammation, they scratch because they're itching, and that cycle just keeps going, okay? This blocks one of those enzymes. It's called Apoquel. Talk to your veterinarian about it. It's a once to twice a day pill, depending on how bad your dog's allergies
and I've used that as well for my pets. Yeah.
Some people don't like to give pills to their dog. Okay, some dogs don't like to take pills. So there's an injection called Cytopoint, and I really like this. It's a once every month to every 2 months, maybe even longer, depending on your dog. You get the injection from your veterinarian. They're not itchy for 4, 8, 12 weeks sometimes.
And what's the name again?
Cytopoint.
Spell it.
Cytopoint.
Okay, very good. Cytopoint. Okay. Again, we harken back to make sure you go to your vet, because, and don't just take something off the internet and think that there's things that home remedies don't.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, he's laughing. Oh boy!
You know, we could do a whole hour-long podcast on that kind of stuff, the myths and misconceptions that are out there. You know, the first thing I hear all the time: your dog's itchy. Well, he needs to be on a raw diet. No, let's not do that.
No.
That could be part of the issue, part of the solution.
Yeah,
but we need to find the underlying cause. And remember, allergies can be managed; they can't be cured.
Interesting. Managed but not cured. Okay, what else do we need to know? And anything? Contact you. Keep calm and contact Tom, I always say. Go to petpalstv.com. Also, they can go to Noah's, right?
They go to noahshospitals.com. We've got contact us buttons on both websites. I'm happy to answer any of those questions. And who knows, you might be focused, you might be featured on Pet Pals TV. Your question may come up during one of our question and answer segments.
Oh, I like that a lot. Very good. Well, you always give us good information, and you're always so generous with your time and your talent. Did I say that the way you wanted it?
I think it was backwards, talent and time, but it's okay. It all got in there. That's the important thing.
You're so talented and wonderful. Let me throw that in too. Thank you, Tom Doc and Noah's Animal Hospital and our Pet Pals TV investigative reporter. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay. I feel a little itchy right now. Okay, good. Wait a minute. What did you say earlier?
I'm itching to tell you something.
See what he's done? He's taken my puns. We'll have more coming up on the Positively Patty podcast.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.